Kate, it's been 3 days since Trapmaker. Something's came up. He's still out there. I just need time. A body was up along Park River this morning. Take Penny and ID him. She's not ready. Time for her to grow up. Besides, everything's going offline while we install new cameras. Get some air. Here we are, poor guy. No ID. Looks like the other officers already set up our equipment. Penny, are you doing okay? Oh wow, I didn't realize this was a murder. Yeah, I'm better than him, I guess. My early days in homicide were rough, too. You can power through anything. Speaking of which, pop quiz. What's the first thing a detective should do at a crime scene? Take a lot of pictures. Bingo, looks like there are 3 points of interest we should get the photos of. Okay, get a camera. Use it to take the footprint photos. A footprint, we should make a cast of it. Maybe there is a trail nearby. Second one is the name card. A business card saying Conti Distributors, but it's totally dry. Was it planted here after he was up? And the last thing is the wound on his body. Lots of fresh animal bites, but no blood on them. I should perform a UV light test to check for more. This will tell us how long he's been dead. Okay, so we should make a plaster cast of the footprint and perform a UV light test for the blood. Any other ideas, Penny? Perform a physical exams. Do I have to touch the body? No, Penny, it's okay, I'll do it. Go to the tent and dig the ground. Get the coins. Use the coins on the vending machine. Get the water bottle. Take a look on the suitcase here. There are 4-digit codes. Look at the donut. You can see there are 2 numbers, the 75, 79, and 12. But read these yellow notes. Eat the donuts first. So the donut number first, 79, then 12. Get the gloves. Spray. Luminol. This is luminol, a chemical that makes blood glow blue under a UV blacklight. And for the blacklight, you will need 2 batteries. Okay, now get the plaster. And we need to make a cast for the footprint. So read the clue here on the fridge. Okay, now the team start to mix plaster, but they forgot a few ingredients. I still need plaster powder and some water. Okay, we already got them. Put the plaster and water bottle. Now using the clue on the fridge. Okay, just do this in order. So the first one is water, the hardening agent, plaster, water, plaster, and water. Get the cup, and I can use this plaster in a mold to make a copy. Go back and use it on the footprint. You'll get a cast footprint. Now use the glove to touch the body and look on his pants pocket. If I piece this note back together, I could tell it could tell me about the victim's last moments. Okay, times to make them in order. Okay, we found the lock. Next piece is the other one, the X1, the circle, triangle is about, here we go, triangle, the flower, found it. This one and this one. And this one. Got it. And the final piece. Okay, this one quite easy, but you need to rotate it to make it easier. What's this supposed to mean? Said Penny. Seems like gibberish now, but analyzing it might yield a hidden clue. Okay, now you need to watch the number with colors. 9 for gold, brown, also 9, 6 for red, 4 for silver, 3 for blue. And I think that's it. If other numbers, okay, let's try that first. Did I miss any number? 3, 4. Okay, now look at his watch. Now just point the color and the correct numbers. So the yellow is 9 and the other 9 is brown. Blue is 3, red is 6, and finally silver is 4. Is that a bruise? A broken watch wouldn't cause that. It's cut off abruptly, like it's covered with Penny. Do you have any makeup remover in your bag? I got a makeup remover wipes. Here, I'll get the bag for you. Open it. Get the wipes and use it. Oh, you need to spray the luminol first. Okay, you got the makeup sample, all covered with makeup. Smells like chamomile brand beach ready foundation, waterproof stuff. Someone wanted to hide this 3-hole wound in his arm. What caused it? Maybe a three-fanged snake. Looks like a needle. In the meantime, I'll put this makeup evidence in the cold storage. Okay, go to the tent and open the fridge. Place the makeup sample inside. Were they using the hairpin to fix the fridge door? Yeah, harsh budget cuts. Get the hairpin. And there's a star there. Use the hairpin to open the flashlight. Get the first battery. And go back. Go to the footprint on top. Yikes, what a mess of footprint. I need to compare the print I'm looking for to these prints before I can find the path. Okay, place the past. Much better. Looks like the trail is lost in the bushes. I need to fill in these spots so I can account for every step that suspect took. I need to rotate the prints in the bushes to make a path that uses all the footprints only once. So start from here and okay, that's wrong, and end on here. Okay, the first one is go down, following that, next, this one to the left, up, down, and right. Okay, let's try. The trail ends at this garbage can. Maybe the suspect left a clue. Okay, move the garbage. Another county distributor's business card, identical to the one on the victim. Seems like the card was planted after the body was up. Bizarre. Did the murderer follow the body down the river? I'll bring this trash back with me in case I need to take another look. Okay, we found the second battery. Go back to the tent and use it on the UV black light. Now you can take it. And then go back to the body, use it. Ooh. Just as I suspected, the animal bites didn't bleed because his blood has already congealed. He's been dead for at least 10 hours. Could mean he was killed somewhere else and was up here, or he was placed here for us to find a trap perhaps. Kate, don't you think this could be related to Trapmaker? No, there's no evidence for that yet. Let's get him back to the lab and figure out who he is. End of chapter 1. Chapter 2. Now that the body is in the lab for analysis, I should look into that business card we found. Something's fishy. I've never heard of county distributors. I should do a deep research in the online database in the research lab. Open the drawer, get a key, get the ink and the fingerprint forms. We use this form to take fingerprints. I should collect the victim's prints before he leaves the lab. Go outside and get a cable. Also open the drawer and get the brush. Now into the not yet. Take a look on here that you need the case number, the field, and preceding officer's ID to open the locker. So we need the case number first. Okay, now go back and tap the computer. I need to select 2 search terms at a time to find all the details the database needs that will give me an accurate look at county distributors. My quick search revealed nothing. Seems like specific info about this company has been hidden in non-obvious places on the web. Okay, the first name is company name. It's county distributors. Okay, if you get the correct name, you will hear the sound, but if you put it on the wrong place, it won't display anything. Okay, now let's start the search. The first one is date and owner. You will get these 3 search results, and you can drag if to get another results like investor and county distributors. Invest Corp. This is the investors. Okay, next. Invest Corp and garden supplies. www.cd.net. This is the website URL. Next, the website and the date. You get 2010. This is the year founded. Year and site registration. You'll get an IP. Combine the IP and the website. You'll get the IP address. Okay, now owner and 3 state area, and then address and county distributors, and finally investor and 3 state area. We'll get a fertilizer. This is the product sold, and the last one is address. So the fertilizer and address. This is the address. Just as I thought, this county distributor's business is fake. The address is an empty lot 4 states away from its area code. The site registration is up to date, but the web page can't be found. Hey, there's Kiko. Hey kid, would you mind helping me with this exam? I've got to run some paperwork by Jacob. Sure, no problem. Let's go inside. Thanks kid. Can you fill out the internal injury report? I'll be right back. Okay, now we can get the fingerprint from here using ink and the form. Yes, now use the key to open the locker. Get the dust or powder, and then use the cable to turn on the screen, and you can find the numbers here 05/27. That is one of the requirements to open the first locker. Yikes, this guy had some bone-breaking adventures in his day, not to mention the knee replacement and what looks like several permanent pin replacement. Now you need to fill this one. I need to record the internal injuries on the body parts. Keiko circle. Maybe she's already taken X-ray. Yes, this is the X-ray. Now you need to change the number here, the 01, and you need to add the number of the injury, which is the crack. So example here is the neck. There's 1, injury on the neck, because this is a combination of neck and ribs, so there are 5. The one is on the neck, and there are 2 on the neck, so combine these 2, you will get 3 on the neck, just like that, and do the same for the others. So the answer is neck is 3, this one is 4, 5, 3, and 2. Alright, I've counted all the internal injuries. Okay, thanks for taking that report. Let me take a look. Just as I suspected, lots of breaks. Any chances you examine that 3-hole wounded on his arm? Yes, you're right. It's not a partial animal bite. I'm not sure what it is. It almost looks like a drug injection site. But his toxicology report came back negative. I'll have to run more tests. In the meantime, you can upload that injury report to the database and start the case file for this guy. I'd also like to compare the prints from the body, bruises, and that business card we found. Maybe the suspect who touched the card also caused the bruises. Okay, go back and scan the injury report. Now you will get a number of case file, number 22. Now open the locker. You already got 22, 527, and the last one is the officer's ID. It's 3. Okay, now go back and change the number 22, 5, 27, and 3. Okay, the item. Alright, now to find a place where I can dust this card for prints. Back to the room, place it here, and now use the powder and brush for fingerprint. Do the same with the neck. Whoever handled this card left their prints seems sloppy or intentional. To the neck and dust it. Now that's luck. I left a few prints from the bruises on the victim. The prints on the card and the prints on the victim's neck are similar. The killer must have left the card at the crime scene. But we've already proved the body was up there and was killed somewhere else. Did the killer follow the body down the river? Hey Kate, the sketch artist is here to take your description of Trapmaker. Alright, but let's make it quick. Clues are unfolding over here. Let's see, what can I remember about Trapmaker's face? Any detail will help. Okay, here are the details. Well, that's better than nothing. Now I've got to arrange the facial features to match what I remember. I can change ears, eyebrows, eyes, nose, mustache, lips, and chin. 2 scars and 2 freckles. The scars is on the ear and chin. Done. Top of ears is above already of eyebrows. The mustache has 2 parts, has dark color eyes, bottom of nose, touch mustache. Okay, freckle, mouth also freckle, thin nose, and dark eyes. I should upload the sketch to the online database. I might find a matching face. Okay, back to the scanner. Log out. I shouldn't disturb disturb Keiko while she works. Maybe I can find her passcode around here. I don't think she's mine. You can see there are 3 fingerprints on the numbers here, but you need to find the clue from Keiko first. Remember 1, 2, and 4. Keiko at her family birthday party at last December. Okay, December is 12 and 24. So you can try 24, 12. Wrong. That means the other one, 12, 24. Remember, December is 12 and Christmas is 28 or 25. But since there are no 5 on the fingerprints, so it's 4. Aha, a match. Definitely Trapmaker. But name Bradford Jace spent a night in Greenwood City jail as a teen. No details since he was a juvenile. Local police stations usually keep a record anyway. I'll check it out. And that's the end of chapter 2. Chapter 3. So this is where Trapmaker aka Bradford Jace grew up, Greenwood. I don't get it. It's so quaint compared to city police work. This fits his criminal profile. He probably felt trapped in a small town and act out. Didn't you smell the fertilizer plant when we drove in? Yeah, the 45-minute drive was lovely until then. I'm glad you asked me to come with you. Let me redeem myself after. You lost Trapmaker and you'll help me get him back. Although, I'm really hoping you do. I'd like having you tag along with me more. Maybe after this case is over we can change that. Then we better hurry and find Trapmaker's file. The police station should contain copies of all the local criminal records. Go inside the police station. Hello officer, I'm Detective Kate Gray. And I'm Lieutenant Aaron Murphy. We're from City Police Headquarters, here investigating a possible homicide. We call ahead requesting access to your records. Attempted homicide, not in Greenwood. I'm the only officers we've got and I would have heard about it, but I have heard of you, Kate Gray, big shot detective to get to that rich and famous actress Perla. Listen, I take care of this town perfectly well. I don't take kindly to big city strangers coming in and accusing me of negligence. Go back to your fancy HQ and pull the records yourself. I'm trying to watch the game. Oh, look, you made it all grainy. Sir, think twice before obstructing justice. Whispering. Murphy is already on the warpath. Intimidation won't solve this. I have another plan. Meet me in the barber shop. Got it. What were you saying, son? He was thanking you for your time. Have a wonderful day. Touch the TV. Hey, don't touch that. I'm trying to watch the game. It's all static. What if I fix it for you? Then you could see more. Fine, just don't break it further. Murphy, do you know anything about fixing TVs? Actually, I do. I have a degree in electrical engineering. Looks like the TV is missing a lot of wire. We need more to fix it. Okay, go out. Just open the garbage. Get a jacket. Rest of the wire. Open the box and get the wire cutter to cut the wires. Okay, back to the TV. Okay, Murphy, we've got wire, now what? Turn all the lights on, connect any part of the wire except the chip to a light to turn it on. Wires can be rotated but can't overlap. No part of the wire can be off the grid. Simple, sure. Remind me again why you switched to voice work. I prefer helping people rather than confusing them. Okay, now let's start. The first puzzle is connecting this. Okay, the first one is over here. Next one, the L shape. Okay, letter. Now this one is on the top. Turn it around. Okay, next. This one is over here. Now the L shape. L shape is on the bottom, I think. Maybe here. Done. And this one is finally on the corner left. You did it. The game's back on, but don't think that it means I'm not still on to you, City Fox. He has his back turned, but I think we'll need more distraction to get those keys. Now go out. Okay, we need to go to the barber shop. Now, good thing the barber is at lunch. Look, the cop will never let us access the records room. We need to get in there ourselves. If we borrow his keys, we can unlock the door and grab Trapmaker's file without him noticing. Doesn't sound exactly legal or like the kid I know. This is our only lead. Besides, you said it yourself, he's obstructing justice. If we're caught, it's his fault. I trust you, kid. Thanks, I'll grab the keys. If you distract him, he knows your face, so will disguise you. I get this dress up. You could have led with that. When you're up to challenge, I'll run for something else for you to wear. Okay, we get the jacket. Open it to get a cap. Get that key. And the razor. Just the trimmer on the wig. And also go and use the key to open the mailbox. And there's the Sudoku. Now you need to play this. A puzzle of the month. Sent to the barber. He's already solved this one and circled some important numbers, but all the pieces fell out. Now let's start from the horizontal one. The top one. The last one with the numbers 1 and 1 is this one. 12 and 7 is on the bottom. 2, 2, and the last one is 5 on the next one. 4 and 65. 8, 8, 64. 3, 8, 7. 8, 5. 42. Okay, done. Now let's start with the horizontal one. The longest one is this one. 2, 9. Middle one is 3, 3, 1, and 4. 3, 1. 1, 2, and 3, 7. Done. Okay, just like that. It's pretty easy, I think. Look, did you notice the barber circled some of the numbers? Okay, go back inside and change number like the clue, which is 1, 7, 2, 3, and 1. Get the mustache. Oh, I'm missing this shirt. This is a shirt, but get the open the door and get the wire clothes hanger. Use the hanger to reach the shirt. Okay, I think it's complete. Back to Murphy and dress him up. Mustache, wig, and cap. Okay, I'm missing something. Where's the sunglasses? I think there should be a sunglasses here. Okay, let's go outside. Okay, sunglasses, where are you? Oh, this one. Okay, done. And it's done. Your own parents would not recognize you. Do I look better or worse? Just different. You always look good. You can pull out a jean jacket. Rare talent these days. I'll wear one at the station, but if Jacob laugh at me, it's your fault. Okay, exactly what should I say to the officers? Talk him about football, he seems to like it. I'm more a basketball fan. You can do it. I believe in you. Okay, before we start, just remember this pizza box with olives, and there's something else in there. Football stickers. That one says bears and bees. Okay, into the police station. Look at the poster here. The number is 88 and it's hot. It's the ingredients for the pizza also. It's the jalapenos. And then remember this number 17. It's the lucky number. Okay, now let's start. Hello officers, I heard you had the game on and I was wondering if you could partake in viewing it here with you. Who are you? Just a passerby with passion for the pigskin. Oh really? Well, I've got some questions for you. And here we go. The first one is bears and bee, and it's 88. So bears and 88. Lucky number 17 and the bee. Now this is the pizza with olives, and the hot one that makes smokes is jalapenos. Oh, it's refreshing to talk to a fan as committed as me. Say, what do you think about? Murphy has the cop completely distracted. He shouldn't notice if I borrow his keys now. Take the key and go outside. This must be the back entrance to the police records room. The officer's key ring could open the locks. Okay, now use the key in here. I need to select a set of key to fill the keyhole, then test them out by tapping the lock. So there are 3, and this one is supposed to be 3 also. Just combine this key for the left one, green, blue, and yellow, and for the right one, purple, silver, and blue. It's open. Enter the building. I need to find Trapmaker's old files before Murphy accidentally calls a touchdown a 3-point shot. Okay, we need the code here. Okay, scanner codes A is 50 and B is 8. Look at the blood type poster. You need to do the math here. O is 0, AB is combination from this. So A times B is AB. Okay, let's start. Okay, 0 plus 50 times 8, 400, plus 400, AB is 50 times 8 also, and then plus A is 50, then minus B, which is 8. Okay, the answer is 842. This is it. Bradford's yes. Looks like your first offense was trespassing at the fertilizer plant, which is you access using touch modified bolt cutters, classic trapmakers. Address living in the with single mother Petunia Jace at 451 Citrus Street. Looks like we need to pay mom a visit. And that's the end of chapter 3.